Fruity, 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 fruity.
Greetings, my beautiful lovelies. It's Emmy. Welcome back to another episode of Fruity Fruits, where I taste fruits that are fruity. Now, if you've missed my previous episodes of Fruity Fruits, I will direct you to the playlist. I'll put up above and down below, and you can see many of the fruits. You can see all the fruits, actually, that I've tasted in this series. Now, the very first episode of Fruity Fruits, I tasted this, and this is called a pitaya, or dragon fruit. Isn't it gorgeous? It's got this beautiful hot pink color to it and these green little sepals. I'm not even sure what these are. It looks a little bit like a pine cone, and it's got these kind of leafy bits out of there. But yes, that was my very first episode of Fruity Fruits, and it was about 4 years ago now, I believe. So the question begs to be asked, like, Emma, why are you doing dragon fruit again? Well, the answer is I just got 2 days ago a beautiful box that I paid $150 for with a bunch of mystery tropical fruits. Now, if you haven't seen that video, I will direct you to that as well. And you can see all the wonderful mysterious fruits that I received. In that box, these were in there. And one more dragon fruit was in there as well. So let me step back a little bit. So I wasn't planning on doing a video of tasting the dragon fruits because I had done a dragon fruit video already. I'm like, well, maybe I'll do one for the yellow one because I've never had a yellow dragon fruit before. But the dragon fruit, I've already had it. So my son really wanted to eat a dragon fruit. Dragon fruit?
It's not very that beautiful.
You don't think it's beautiful?
No.
So what color do you think it's going to be inside? Any guesses?
We've never got.
I've had it once before, but you weren't around.
It isn't red inside.
Okay, last guess. Last chance. What do you think?
I do not know.
All right. Look at that.
Whoa.
It was so beautiful inside. Now, I was expecting that dragon fruit to be the same as the dragon fruit that I had before, which has a beautiful, equally striking interior, but it's white and has these beautiful black seeds kind of just equally dispersed inside. It's just absolutely striking because the outside of the dragon fruit is this beautiful hot pink. So we cut it open, and it wasn't that at all. It was this gorgeous beet red color with the same black seeds, but just this really deep, vibrant red color. That was absolutely gorgeous. So we ate that together. So whenever I film my videos, I like my reactions to be authentic. So when I test recipes, I'm testing them for the very first time on camera. When I'm tasting things, I'm tasting them for the first time, unless I say, oh, I had this before, blah, 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 blah. So what did the red dragon fruit taste like? Well, it certainly had more flavor than the first dragon fruit taste test, which I did. It has a slightly cucumbery flavor, a little bit sweet, and a very succulent texture. And it has a bite and a mouthfeel very similar to kiwi fruit with those tiny seeds. You get that little crunch of seeds, kind of like that. Not nearly as tart though, more of a very mild sweetness, subtle cucumber flavor, but not a whole lot of flavor, to be quite honest. So I'm curious to compare that with these. I suspect this is going to be the one that I thought I was going to get with the white interior, and then this of course is a yellow dragon fruit, which I've never had before. So now this to me is the classic example of a dragon fruit. It's got this beautiful hot pink exterior, and then it's got these kind of green leaf-like structures that come out of it. Here we go. Yes, this is the white version. Look. Ah, isn't that gorgeous? It's so beautiful. Nature, you're just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It's so stunning. Just so stunning. That combination of that kind of slightly gray fruit, dark black seeds, and that hot electric pink on the outside, and a little bit of neon green. Love that. It's so gorgeous. So for comparison's sake, let's go ahead and set this aside and cut open the yellow dragon fruit. I wonder what this is going to look like inside. Oh, this one's harder to cut through. Oh, very similar. Well, not that similar, actually, than the first one. The sides of the seeds are much larger, and the interior looks more gray. Isn't that amazing? Just the difference in scale of the seeds, how it changes the look of them. Pretty striking. This looks a little bit more succulent too, and a little bit more translucent in color than this one. Now I'm going to try the yellow one first, since I've never had one of these before. The seeds are noticeably larger. And then you can just kind of lift it up like this and it comes off the skin very easily. Look at that. It smells a little bit, just slightly, of honeydew, kind of like a melon, but very subtle smell. All right, let's give this a taste. Itadakimasu. Ooh, that's nice. The texture is soft and the seeds are crunchy. Again, kind of similar to kiwi, except the crunch is a little bit bigger. The size of the seeds are about the size of a sesame seed, and they crunch pleasantly in your mouth. And they've got just a little bit of bitterness to them, but the texture of this is really nice, very succulent. With a nice little sweetness in there as well. It doesn't actually have much flavor. I just detect a little bit of bitterness from the seeds, a nice crunch, but what I'm really enjoying is the really succulent, juicy texture of this. I would say that's definitely tastier than my first dragon fruit experience. And in terms of the red dragon fruit, this is actually a little bit sweeter as well. Although the seeds are a little bit bitter, so a little bit of a trade-off there. Love the texture of this one as well. So same thing, we're gonna cut it like this. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm gonna cut it again. Oh, it's so, so, so gorgeous. And then again, you just peel it up like this. Well, that's different. That's definitely different than the first time I had dragon fruit. This actually tastes a little bit tangy. It has a little bit of sourness to it. I wonder if that has anything to do with the ripeness of the dragon fruit. This one is not sweet at all. It has a similar kind of succulent texture, both to the red one that I had and to the yellow one, although the yellow one was really juicy. This one is not sweet at all. The seeds are similar to a kiwi. There's a little bit of crunchy bite, not nearly as big as the yellow pitaya. That bite was a little bit sweeter. And the texture is kind of similar to a grape, but with a little bit more kiwiness to it. Not slimy, just juicy. If I were to rank all three dragon fruits, I would say the yellow one was the tastiest to me. It had the best kind of sweetness. And then I like the red one next. It had the most kind of flavor. That one tasted more melony and cucumbery. And then the one that was so just gorgeously striking, I think in terms of flavor, this one would be third. The one that has the white interior. A little bit tangy, not much of a noticeable flavor whatsoever, but just gorgeous, gorgeous appearance. I think these would be beautiful in smoothies. This is the one that's just, That's really good. So, so juicy. Alrighty, so that was the first fruit from my mystery fruit box. Tune in to the next episode of Fruity Fruits for the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I hope you guys learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Check out the Fruity Fruits playlist. Subscribe, like, follow me on social media, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye! Hank, what happened?